money can't buy happiness. That's a saying that we'll all probably hear for our entire lives. Actually, I know I heard that. It's the first thing I ever heard straight out the womb. That's what the doctor and my mom told me. But you know what money can buy you? An E2 Castorice. Yep. Alrighty then, greetings everybody and welcome back to another Honkai Star Rail video. And for today's video, I'll actually be comparing an E0 S1 Rice to an E1 and an E2 Castorice. We got all those juicy idolongs ready for today's video. Now before I get into this video, I do want to say a couple of things. One, this isn't my account, and two, a video like this wouldn't be possible with the absolute legend BAGELJUICE. BAGELJUICE, my best friend, actually hit me up saying, yo BFF, want to make a banger Castorice video? And I was like, of course, free content, right? So definitely do be sure to drop a follow or show any form of support to BAGELJUICE, right? Now then, how will we be comparing the difference between E0 and E2? Well, first of all, the cycle clearage rate, and secondly, the maximum damage output for each run. Obviously, I'll be using the same team, same characters for all three of these, well, idolongs, differences, runs, I guess is what you could say. Horrible with my wording here. And I do want to point out, Tribi is E1 and so is Linksha. So, with all this being said, let's get into this video, shall we? I am actually very fucking excited to see how much damage this E0 Castorice can dish out. We are E0 with a pretty whaley team. I actually feel confident in doing that just because of, what's his card? This thing, the Fu Yang. I'm probably pronouncing that very wrong. But because of that, we should be able to be fine with the heals. Like right here. Oh, we're healing, and then this little creature is going to have its turn very soon. So remember, we're looking for a cycle clearage rate and what else? Oh yeah, and maximum damage. No way, I fucking forgot. I did record the intro and this at two separate times. Like I recorded the intro like 3 hours ago, to be fair. So there is that. Now what I'm gonna do here is actually this ult to get my Tribi FUA. Because Tribi does more damage the more people there are. Okay, well that was very poor. That was very poor. What the fuck, Tribi? But we should still do a lot of damage right here, being able to hopefully kill. Oh yeah, 1.2 mil into a 1.6 mil. And how are you not dead? Of course, that's the only guy that doesn't die. Actually, peak. I think I could just spam skills right here for a second and not actually have to worry about my skill point economy. Let's shoot this guy, attack. Oh, perfect. That is actually so perfect. Now I can do my Dragon E. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I myself do want E2 Castorice, but I'm just debating if I should save my pulls. Now I'm only doing this just to get the bunny up to further give me more of a boost, and I think we'll just bump up our Castorice actually. It's kind of racist. Foul stench. What should I do here? I'm fine. He's gonna summon more, right? Okay, yeah, good. Which is actually what we want, because then now we're gonna nuke here. Oh wait, we're not gonna. I thought that was our last stack. I'm not gonna lie. What are we doing? Hold up. Dragon comes again right here. I'm gonna do this ultimate. This ultimate is gonna break, attribute FUA, doing a pretty thick amount of damage. We're at our 1 cycle right now. Not the worst. I hope this kills. Thank you. That's actually exactly what we wanted here. Oh my god, so perfect. The FUA heals. Just look at that. Now this might be my maximum Castorice E0 damage. We're looking at a thick, yeah, that's crazy. 700 and like what, 40k for her skill, her dragon, I think max was 200, was 2 mil? Well, definitely 2.1 mil. If it wasn't before, it is now. I don't remember what it was. And actually, we might be able to just kill right here. High key if we just do... Oh, okay. So, that is really good. Let's look at the stats for a second. Maximum skill damage enhanced with Castorice was 750k. A lot. There was 6 or 5 enemies on the field, and for ultimate, to my knowledge as of right now, was 7.1 million damage. That is an insane, incredible amount. Now let's switch to E2, shall we? I just realized that I said E2, I meant E1. Oh yeah. Oof, that feels amazing. Let's get to showcase already. Oh yeah, E1 Castorice now. I am suspecting big things. Now, what does her E1 do? I don't know, you're asking the wrong person. I have no idea what her E1 or 2 does. I'm pretty sure her E1 is more of a damage increase, low-key, as well, per usual. Shit, bro, I have no idea what her E1 does. All I know is that it definitely helps out a lot. Her E1, I don't know what it does, but I'm gonna put it on screen right now. Well, yeah, for you guys to see, at least it's not gonna make a difference for me though. I just realized that it won't really make a difference for me regardless. You guys will know what it does. Me, on the other hand, I am still as lost as I was 3 seconds ago. Got no clue what the E1 does, but it's probably something really cool. And look at the damage right here. Her E2 though, I know what her E2 does 100%, and we already broke the maximum damage from her E0, so that's definitely a damage difference. Her E2, I know what her E2 does. Her E1, I just have no idea, and that's because I'm more interested in Castorice's E2 than her E1. That's why I really want E2. I'm gonna ult here, then I'm gonna use my tribute. I don't think I used my link shot ult yet, right? Yeah, no. So I did get my FU way here. Perfect. I'm gonna ult Castorice. Man, what the fuck does E2? I mean E1 does. I should have probably read it. Whatever the case. Oh my god, the damage difference is definitely there. That is abundant. That is definitely abundant. The damage difference is damage differencing. I'm gonna actually use this to get 100%. Then I want to do this for my Castorice. To do this, oh my god, on one target. That seems really unfair. Then I can actually kill in the first cycle, unlike E0. Then we just do this. Oh, he's gonna summon more goons. Actually, perfect. I could do this to get the Tribby. FUA going. What a DPS. Oh yeah, Tribby is doing, that's a lot of damage. Holy heals, bro. What am I watching? I'm actually just gonna save the skill point. Now this is what we're gonna see Castorice's maximum damage for E0. I mean E1, S1, almost 1 million. Oh my god. And this guy's probably dead here. He does have 4 stacks of damage reduction, but I'm gonna be so honest, I actually don't think that's gonna contribute too much. Yeah, oh my god, 4 stacks of damage reduction. So our peak damage was 2.3 million, if I recall correctly, for a Dragon's Breath, and for enhanced skill was almost 1 million. Insane. Now let's go into the E2, the best part of this run. Oh my god. I realized that I said run, I meant showcase, but whatever. Oh yeah. That is crazy. That is insane. Fucking insane. Let's get this shit. I think this is the best part of the entire video for me. So one thing that I do know about her E2 is that, as you're gonna see right here, we got 2 charges. And we used them and we're not even wasting the health bar. And that's basically the reasoning why that's the case. Is just to get us to our 3rd stack. It says 2 stacks right now, but once we press it, we're gonna go into our 3rd stack. This all counts as 3, 3, 3. Oh my god. And then I know there's action advance when you use her ultimate for her E2. And if I recall well, you're fast as hell. If I recall correctly, the last thing E2 does is helps you with your ult charge. You get 30% ult the moment the dragon perishes. I could be wrong though, don't quote me on that. And wow, we are already seeing a damage difference, but I'm pretty sure there is a ult charge. Yeah, these guys are almost dead. I'm actually saved my ults here. Everybody's just dead here. Oh my god. The damage difference is, yeah, it's definitely there. 2.2 mil. Already almost beat E0. We're killing way too fast for my liking, which isn't bad per se, but whatever. And look, as you can see right here, we're fixed to be at 30% every single time we use or finish our dragon ultimate. E2 is definitely helps you out. It's pretty broken. Now right here, perfect. And then look at that, the action advance, crazy. One thing that I will say about her E2 that I do wish was different is that you see how she's first in the dragon? I wish it was the dragon first, then her. Because look, her E, a part of it, why it's so useful is because it drains your HP helping the dragon. Now, it's like, okay, well, what? The dragon's already at full. The dragon doesn't really benefit. Right? Don't get me wrong, you know, like, it's whatever. Because, like, right here, I'm wasting. What would have been better if I wasted and then the and then Castorice takes her turn buffing everybody. Well, not buffing, but buffing the dragon's HP bar, whatever it's called. I'm buffering words. I'm so sorry, guys. I just got scared because there was a sound in the background. But you know, like, that is my biggest gripe with E2. That I do wish they fixed that. Low key, but whatever. Not much to do. How much are we doing here though? Jesus, and this boss has 4 stacks of damage reduction. Should I do that? Nah, because Link shot. Yeah, nah. I can save a skill point. This guy is dead here though. That he is definitely dead here. Should I just blow up actually? Yeah, I'm gonna just blow up. There's no point in being alive. Doing 2.6 million. That's our current highest, which is definitely Segoy. And then now I can use my Remembrance Trailblazer ult for the Tribi FUA. Oh yeah. I also forgot to mention for E1, we did a one-side cycle clear, which is very Segoy. And then now you go up, buffing our Castorice. Now Castorice gets buffed again. I do wish it was the opposite, but can't say much about that. This will be our maximum Castorice damage. Let's see how much we do right here. That looks like a little less. No? Do I want to kill here? Nah. I'm gonna get the... Oh, we killed regardless. Okay. 1 cycle clearance rate. A lot of damage. That kind of concludes the video for as of right now. You know, this team is definitely just fucking amazing. I do want to use this E2 Castorice more. So let's see what other future content we can do with this. This Castorice is just amazing. E2 in all of its glory. Jesus fucking Christ. I should probably get E2 now. This Castorice what is actually pretty sub-opt. I mean, like mid low-key. Not even 9k HP. Like, no offense to BAGELJUICE, but I mean let's see the stats. Oh, that's why. BAGELJUICE, what's going on here? But with all this being said, as per usual, if you guys like this type of content, please do consider liking, commenting, and subscribing, and just letting me know. And as usual, thank you guys so much for the views, and yeah, see ya.